All right, and good morning, everybody. We got some snooker action for you today. Alberta Snooker Championships here in Calgary, Alberta. My name is Grant. I'm sitting beside the one and only Mr. Ben Francis. How are we, Ben?
Good. Super excited for this one. You're going to hear Grant and I's best golf commentary today, although I think we're going to be okay. I don't think these guys are going to be able to hear us.
I hope not. I've got one of those voices that tend to carry. So while you're tuned in, let us know how our volume is. This will be a vastly different stream for somebody like myself who's used to a lot of side stories and tangent lines and all kinds of fun things, which I'll try to keep to a minimum throughout this broadcast. So I'll do my best golf commentary voice and a little bit of a takeaway from what I normally do.
Oh, Grant doesn't have as many snooker stories anyway.
I do not.
But we've got Brady, Rennie at the table here, pot in the first red. If you're new to snooker, we're going to teach you the rules a little bit. Grant's a little bit new to the rules as well.
I am.
So he's going to learn as we go with you guys. So any questions that you guys have about the game, feel free to shoot us a message or put a comment in the Facebook or the YouTube, which we're following along with.
And of course, you know how to do it from here, which is share it up.
And that's what I'm about to do. Are you doing that too?
I am.
Oh, look at us go. Okay, you saw Brady made the yellow there, so that's the lowest valued color, which is worth 2 points. So he's made a red and then a color. So the color will get spotted, the reds will stay down. And you have to shoot them in those orders. So a red, then a color, red, then a color.
Ideally the black ball, because it is worth the most as far as points.
So
7 points.
The yellow is worth 2. The green is worth 3. Brown 5. Sorry, 4. Brown. The blue 5. Pink 6. Black is 7. So we're going to want to see these players staying around those high value colors. The black, pink, and blue. So Brady on a run of 3 balls here already to start us off. And it's only, you'll see on the scoreboard, only a best of 3. So it's going to be either quick or grinding games and could be a little slow. I heard there was some grinding games yesterday.
No, Ben and I were watching some snooker last night. Getting myself a little bit tuned up for today.
Grant knows the game real well now.
I don't think I quite know it real well, but, I had a functioning knowledge.
That's right.
But that's the extent. So I find myself in unfamiliar territory where I've got to be quiet, use golf commentary voice. I've got no tangents, and I have to sit second chair. So I'm unfamiliar all over the place.
Yeah, usually you drive the mouse and everything.
Oh,
yeah.
I do.
But I'm going to drive the scoreboard, and hopefully we can keep up with these guys. These are a couple early mistakes from Albert Kenny, who was quite the player. But Brady can jump on him quick here.
I think the one red to the bottom right hand.
Yeah, nearest the bottom right corner as we're watching.
Indeed.
That'll be the one. And then maybe come up for the blue or even the yellow or the green. Yeah, he's going to go all the way up there. And that's...
Ooh, didn't want to kiss off the green ball there.
He might have got away with one, though. This
Yeah,
green ball is very available now.
So
or the
is
yellow on the side.
Yeah.
I like the yellow. It's going to lead him down towards these reds.
Mm-hmm. And good morning, Bert. Robert, is this an Alberta resident-only tournament?
It is not. We're going to see the winner side final will be coming up, I believe, after this match. And that's going to be between Rob Phillips from Edmonton, Alberta, and Charlie Brown from BC.
That'll be a great match.
And I'm going to ask Charlie when I see him. I haven't seen him yet, but I believe he won the BC championship too.
Oh, wow.
I think. So he's looking at being the BC champion and the Alberta champion at the same time.
You may as well call him the Western Canadian.
Yeah, pretty much, right? So we'll see if he can take down this tournament too, although the players that are left are very tough. So I didn't see, what color did he make there after? He shot the green, right? No, he didn't. He shot the yellow, correct?
I think so.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so he's got 3 more. And I'm even just going to confirm a little here just to make sure we don't miss anything. And you'll see when one player misses, then the incoming player has to shoot a red. The red is always the first ball. And once they get rid of all the reds, then they'll have to shoot the colors in order, starting with the lowest.
Some nice distance there. That was a nice shot. So I found out rather quickly yesterday while watching, distance on this 12 by 6 table is your friend.
It's the biggest part of this game, I think, is distance. And again, Albert has come up a little short of the mark there. He wanted to be a little further away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Brady might have just let him off the hook.
Oh, big time.
Now we're going to see if Albert can get himself going. He's got everything in the open. There's only maybe 4 reds in a difficult spot.
Mm-hmm. Did Martel from Winnipeg play in this? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember seeing his name.
And yeah, I believe Albert's former pro from Ireland. That's right. I believe. I'm not overly familiar with Albert. I've known Brady since I pretty much started playing pool. He's a pool player too, as are most of these guys.
They cross over fairly well.
Mm-hmm.
So do you try and take the red to the right side and kind of stick and maybe plug the pink?
Yeah, I think if you can get the pink next,
That
that's ideal.
frees up that red, right?
Right, yeah, absolutely. And it's going to depend where the pink spots. The pink is going to get respotted, and I can't tell from here if it has room to get back on its spot. If not, it's going to go on the black spot. The next highest value.
Very well done.
So that's 6 for the pink ball. And you'll notice once pretty much all the reds are gone, then when one player has a big enough lead, the other player will concede the frame. You can make a comeback as when you get your opponent to miss the ball. So more or less foul, then you get minimum of 4 points. So plenty of comebacks can be made, right?
Absolutely. Robert says he's in Italy right now and played Martel in Montreal before COVID.
That might be a different Martel. Probably thinking Alain Martel from Montreal.
Very well could be.
There's a Blake Martel. That's a really good snooker player from Winnipeg, which I believe who's Robert was referring to.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm glad you're keeping track of score, Ben, because my brain is not used to tallying points as they play.
Mm-hmm. This would be a tricky one for sure if you're not with it, because it's hard to follow the comments. If I was doing this solo, it'd be very difficult too. It's almost like one person just follow that comment section.
Yep.
The other guy keep track of score.
So very true.
Almost really just need a third person, right?
Yep.
Okay, Robert says it was Blake. There's too many Martels that play good pool and snooker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got our first black ball down there, so he's getting 7 for that. And he's on a decent run here already out of the gate, 22-point run. He's going to look for around 70 points. But I think since Brady has 7, it'll be, somewhere around the 60-point mark should do it.
Well, and a slight difference for those that are new to snooker, a slight difference in tip size from your regular shooting or playing cue in pool to a playing cue in snooker. 11 mil, I think.
Sometimes 11, sometimes even a little less. But the ball is a different size.
Vastly different. Much smaller.
The smaller ball requires a smaller cue. And I wonder, Albert just kind of looked over like maybe he could hear us a little.
He very well could. So if we turn these volumes up just a little bit.
I have to keep working on our best golf commentary this week.
Something I am so not used to.
We even brought out the plexiglass screen here to block some of the noise, but it's very quiet in this little room. No music, no nothing like that.
No spectators.
And this could be a big miss from Albert. He was looking at maybe closing out the frame there. He had enough reds in the open without using those two that are on the side rail. Instead, he's left Brady in another opportunity here.
Question is, can he get onto the red to that right-hand side pocket?
I think he's on the red to the bottom right corner. Nearest to the bottom right.
I got you.
The problem is the cue ball's got some speed here, so he's got to dodge a couple of bullets to get on the pink or the blue. And he didn't. Crash right into it, but he could be straight in the pink here. It might not be that bad.
He can make it work. It is from distance, though.
And do you stun it and take a cut shot next, or do you try to stun follow it to be on a better red?
I think I just roll forward with it.
Yeah, see, he doesn't want to risk. Oh, he tried to draw back to the other red, and now he might have left Albert right where he needs to be. You'll even see, as Grant noted, the cue size is different, but the approach to the game is much different too. We'll get a bit of a view from the side at some point. They're very square to the ball. What I mean by that is their feet are kind of side by side rather than one in front of the other, like a polo player would be. And Albert has really great fundamentals. So that's a red and a black is 8. And he's going to look to make the reds that are in the open. This game is very much about just picking apart the open balls, getting the points that you can, and dealing with the problems later on, which is quite a bit different from...
Ooh, got away from him there.
Yeah, it did. Quite a bit different from 8-ball. When we watch a lot of 8-ball on Q Sports Live, it's about attacking the problems early.
Yeah, it's being aggressive, where I find this is fairly passive. There are moments that you can get aggressive, but...
It's very much just picking apart one ball at a time. When the reds are tied up, you just want to take one out at a time. You don't want to break them all out at once. And Brady's going to get an extra chance here, and he knows he needs to take it now. What I am noticing is the brown is somewhat safe up there in a weird spot.
Albert plays pretty good PLO too.
Oh, yeah, I bet. These guys are
multifaceted. Oh no.
Brady's just struggling to get into it today so far.
You know, I wonder, Ben, if the fact that he is on the live stream is having an effect.
I don't think so. Brady's a very seasoned player. Very seasoned. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit of a factor for both players, but if anything, it might get him up for the match a little more. There's another 8 for Albert.
I find it interesting that he didn't play into those 2 reds up top.
And this is kind of what I was talking about, was you just want to pick off the open balls first.
But I think you could have
then
maybe
you go
developed.
into those. Yeah, no, he's going to just, because he's got a lead too, it's almost more important to leave some of those tied up. It's Brady's problem, not his. Brady needs the points. Albert doesn't need the points, right?
Interesting.
So I'm going to try to count the red and the color together whenever he makes a red and a color. So for instance there, just 7. See how he's leaving those balls on the rail? Because he wants to leave them there. He wants to just make one, a color, then pick one out, leave the other one there, right?
See, this is where I would have problems, is because I may have played the aggressive shot and tried to break into those and maintain position.
He's played a pretty one there. Do you see the stroke on that shot to go forward? That's a snooker shot where you have to go forward there. And you see what he's done here. He's just kept it very simple. Make sure he gets the points. But you got another 8 there.
Now is he going to chip and play the cue ball up behind the yellow?
He's playing the double, the bank, and he just missed it. But he knows all he could sell out was that one red.
Yep.
And he's got a 51-point lead.
It was almost a free shot.
Free shot. Precisely, sir. And Brady's peeking at the scoreboard. He needs... Let me figure the math out. Yeah, he needs 2. He needs 3 snookers. He needs 3 snookers with 4-point fouls to make a comeback here. With 43 left and 51 behind.
Wow.
And it clipped the black. Did it clip the black on the way in? Let's watch. It did.
It sure did.
That's why we saw him hold his hand up there.
Wow.
Brady gets the ball for him like the gentleman he is. Even though we have a referee spotting, you'll still see these guys. They're the ultimate gentlemen. The sport is so amazing for that. And Albert just chirped at him about something there. Said something about moving while he was on his stroke. He's got too big of a lead for it to matter right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why he would say that. I mean, this game is still about warming up for the next game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the frame's over. We're going to see Brady concede the frame. And that's 1-0, Mr. Albert Kenny. So how do we mark game score here, Grant?
I think we have to take out the BO3 and just do 1/0.
And then maybe we put the...
Final date BO3 up here.
Yeah?
Yep.
Like this?
Yep. And then the BO3, take this one out. And then just 1/3 or 1/0.
0/1.
0/1, yes.
And we can make it a little bigger, I guess, too, right?
Yes.
All right, guys. Now, in between frames, we can talk a little louder. That's okay, right?
I think
we're fine.
I think that's acceptable.
So make sure you guys are sharing that stream lots today. We're going to have lots of great snooker. It's going to be amazing. I saw Rob Phillips walk in the building. So he's going to be over there.
Reflection.
Yeah, he's going to be hitting some balls over there and getting ready for the winner's side final. You know, is going to be coming up against Charlie Brown and Rob Phillips. I'm really looking forward to that match too. But for now, let's see if Brady can mount a comeback here. They said he was grinding all night last night. He was like the last player here. This is a good break off.
That's a really good break.
This looks really nice, yeah. You want to get close to that back rail. He's got a little bit of a bounce, but this is pretty good.
It's potable.
I don't think we'll see him attack the pot. I think we'll see him clip the pack and send the cue ball back where it is now. Oh, and I think he did this in the last frame. I don't think he wants to wait around.
No, he's
like, let's
playing aggressive.
Open all the balls up. Usually you would leave them all clustered, but
Yeah.
we saw the same thing in the last frame. You just open them all up right away.
Yeah.
So maybe
Different approach.
Maybe he's seen something in Brady's game to exploit, thinking, you know, he's only running 30, 40 maybe.
Yeah.
And Albert's thinking that's not going to be enough. If you run 30, 40 and miss, I'll run out, right?
Yep. It's a risk because you got to know that he can play as well.
Brady's a very seasoned snooker player as well. He's played the game for quite a while. So let's check out our side view here so we don't have to watch the back of the ref's head. And there's pink in the side.
Is he going side or corner? To the corner.
He plays it to the corner. He's leaning.
Oh.
He gave it the lean and it didn't work. And now it's all there for Albert. He's got a red in the left side. And then he's got probably the blue next, because the black is out of commission here.
Yeah, black is in Never Never Land.
Yeah, and it's hard to open it up at any point during this rack, so we're going to see a whole lot of blue balls. What a great shot that was.
That's a really nice shot.
What a super shot. And I've played a fair amount of snooker, and inside spin is a nightmare with the small cue and the small ball.
I bet.
It's so hard. Unlike pool, snooker is very much up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Just the vertical axis. with pool, it's all about the horizontal axis, right?
Yes.
You got to be playing lots of side spins all the time.
Yeah.
So there's 6
Good morning, Regis.
for Albert.
Yeah, I think you're going to see him pot the blue a lot here.
It's going to be a whole lot of blue because the pink is actually in a weird spot as well. And don't forget, guys, we are live on YouTube as well if you want to chat along in there.
And welcome to all of the Snooker Canada viewers from the Snooker Canada Facebook page.
Yeah, we've got the final 8 players. These gentlemen here were 1 round behind schedule. So I think we have Ramin and Jesse playing on one of the other tables in the final 6 already. And then, as I mentioned before, we'll have the winner side final between Charlie and Rob Phillips. And then the final will just be 1 set and a best of 5.
Yeah. Score seems marked on the wrong side.
No,
one is for Albert.
One's not for Albert here, folks. Albert's the one with all the points.
Yeah.
Brady made 1 red and then missed the pink in the long corner. And now Albert's going to work. And Brady knows he might be sitting there till this game is over.
There's certainly enough reds available.
Snooker's a very tough game at this level of play because they don't really do very long races. So you don't have a lot of time to work against a great player like Albert or Charlie or Rob or the players that are here. You only might get a couple of shots and it's over. It's kind of a tough game. Best of 3, right? Oh yeah, that's match score and point score. That's right.
Correct.
I know we've had some snooker on in the past. Rod's had some snooker through Q Sports Live. But Grant and I have never done a snooker match, so this is a first for us.
Yeah, it's definitely different than what I'm acclimated to.
And I love it. I'm such a huge fan of the game. To a pool player, it looks like he missed that ball by a foot.
Oh no, that was totally planned.
It was all cue ball. This game is very much about getting the cue ball down to that end of the table where it is now. And as close to that rail as you can get it all the time.
So if you're Albert staring down the neck of that red,
yeah,
he's playing here. Oh, he's chipping off the bottom. Yeah, 2 rails and send him back
where he is now.
Yeah,
and he's hit it beautifully. And the brown and the green might come into play a little bit here. The brown's going to take away everything near the pack of the pink. You can see Brady tap his hand on the table. He knew that was really well played.
Blasphemy playing on the same day as the World Championship.
But see, the thing with this, Hugh, is these guys are going to play all day. We're in North America, so we're only going to get to watch the World Championship till like 3.
Oh, great pot.
What a super pot that was.
From downtown.
And the World Championship final is going to go on for 2.5 days, so.
It's true. And I don't get to commentate on the World Championships.
Yet. We can dream one day.
Hey, listen, you got to have a dream.
They kind of reserve that for ex-snooker players, but...
Oh, it's snooker. Regis, that's not even a match. That would be me sitting in the chair, and the odd occasional time I might pot a single ball.
It would be fun.
It would be fun.
Yeah, we would have fun.
It would be more fun for one of us than the other, but sure, it would be fun.
I haven't played for probably 3 years. A single ball of snooker.
I have probably played less than that.
A little less, but...
A lot less.
It's a tough game. This isn't like... Even pool, you need to be playing a lot in order to stay steady, right?
Yeah.
But snooker is even more. You gotta be playing even more.
I'd love to try it. It's probably... So I've only ever played 1 game of golf on a snooker table ever in my life.
You played golf, though.
I did.
So you hit a ball.
I've hit a ball.
Okay. Well, then you're halfway there.
I don't know if I quite say I'm halfway there, but...
So let's see these guys play the odd switch hand shot, which you saw Brady contemplate there, switching hands. But probably better to give this one the be sure, use the rest, which every snooker player I've ever met is very good with the rest. I think he's got to shoot the blue here. The pink is too thin to risk with the rest.
It doesn't play you into anything by making the pink.
Yeah, you'd have to like super slow roll it, and that's too risky. But he needs to watch his shirt here. This isn't like pool, folks.
No, you touch a ball, that's it.
Yeah, it's all ball fouls. And there's no jump shots. As I was explaining to Grant yesterday, you can't even full cue jump over the edge of a ball. So super pot there from Brady. And could we see a little comeback here? A little hill action
I
first
wouldn't
match?
mind seeing that.
That would be nice, right?
That'd be great.
I'm not going to be shy about who we're rooting for here, because one guy is a pro and from a different province.
Right.
So that's self-explanatory.
Is that combination on? Is it wired?
The wired plant.
It sure is.
The wired plant. They call it plant in snooker, hey?
Oh.
Unbelievable, the terms they use.
A plant.
Plant.
How do you...
I don't know why.
Where does that...
It's planted.
But it's wired.
They had some background heat on in here. That was better. It was kind of dulling our noise.
Yeah.
Now we gotta go back to whispering.
Now we gotta go back to whisper mode.
Yeah, he crashed into the brown there. He didn't want that. And that's gonna be the end of the break, I think. They call a run a break too. I don't know why either. It's a snooker term. Break.
Okay, well listen, if
You're
I'm
learning
gonna
stuff.
get into snooker, I've got to work on the vocabulary of what y'all call everything.
That's right.
It's got to make sense. Like it should be called a visit.
A visit, yeah. You see what he did there? He just tried to draw the cue ball.
Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought he was gonna get it.
And did he get away with this a little
Oh,
bit?
I think he did. He might be able to cut that back.
And I just heard the ref say 26, so my score is right. Yes. Because he already had one before.
That's right. No, plays the safe instead.
Yeah, it was way too thin.
I'm not used to this whole whispering commentary thing.
No, this is the ultimate golf commentary thing right now, so.
It is like dead quiet in this room.
Yeah, it sure is.
Can you guys still hear us?
Let's see, he's going to chip this and play safe too.
I think so. Off the backside.
Oh, he's kicking at it. That's a smart shot.
Yeah, that's a really smart shot.
Yeah.
And he's got a pot from distance.
You could see Brady showed his experience there because he could see the other balls.
Mm-hmm.
But he kicked at one instead.
And hit it on the correct side.
He has left this long pot on for Albert, mind you. Oh, and
Wow.
you could hear the pureness of that stroke.
I agree.
Guarantee you could hear it through the microphone even.
Wow.
It's almost like when you hit a golf ball pure.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like in snooker. It's like a pure noise.
That was a great shot.
Well, not only did he make a super pot, but he drew back a little and got perfect on the blue.
I feel like at the Master Championships, Phil Tiger's waiting.
Yeah, pretty much.
It totally is that.
Albert could kind of close this out at this visit. I think he's going to have a little bit of trouble with the reds that are grouped around the black.
Interesting if he attacks. Did he go into the black here?
Yeah, no, I don't think yet. I don't think yet. This is really well played.
That was a great shot.
That was fantastic. He's on both reds. You see what he did there?
Mm-hmm.
He's similar to 8-ball in some ways, where a lot of times you can land on 2 balls.
Mm-hmm.
Play to areas. He's going to play the red in the corner, then the pink in the same corner. I got to count his pink. red there. It's so quiet, you can hear the mouse clicking pretty loud.
It's crazy.
We're going to turn down the volume on the mouse.
I haven't found my rhythm yet.
No, it'll
because
take
it's
halfway through the day for that.
Yeah, because it's very, very different from what I'm used to.
Oh, look at this. He's attacking. No, he's just perfectly missing everything and getting on the pink. What a shot.
I feel like he was trying to attack there, though.
I don't think so.
He looked disappointed.
No, he just came up a little short on the pink, like a millimeter.
Can you mute the mouse? It's so annoying.
Yeah, mute the mouse, yeah.
Good one, Regis. Wow.
Another super pot, but he's come up way short here. He wanted the red on the rail, and now he's going to be just playing safe.
Is he going behind, or is he going 2 rails back around, or 1 up?
I think back around. Yeah, this is smart. And look where the black's going to go.
Right back in the pack.
And because he has a lead, and look at this cue ball is exceptional. Right on the
Right
rail.
on that married. Can we see it on the back, on the other view?
Yeah, we can.
Look how good that cue ball is.
And that's what you want to do in this game. And thank goodness that fan came back on.
Oh, no doubt. Now I can at least have somewhat of a quiet whisper.
Yeah, we don't have to whisper. We can just talk quietly. Are you kidding me? He nearly potted that. How good was that? Not good enough? Yeah, that's the answer.
Well, I mean, A for effort, but I think he may have left everything on now.
Yeah, Albert might close this one out now.
Oh, he's looking a little straight here.
Yeah, on second glance,
Can he play
he's not closing
underneath?
this one out.
Yeah, he might be able to play underneath for this bottom red to the bottom right hand.
It's possible. He hasn't even come over to look at it, so he's going to shoot the blue and try to get down there somewhere. This shows his level of confidence as well. He'll play.
Oh, look at this.
He'll play the shot that needs to be played
Look at this.
to get on the ball. Yeah, how good is this? How good is that? Are you kidding me?
Inch perfect.
I think this guy's been watching the World Championship too, so he's like, well, just put me in, coach.
Wow.
He feels like he could beat Selby the way Selby played yesterday. That was so good. That was highlight reel stuff. That was real highlight reel stuff because he got on an angle where he could develop the black, and now he can finish the match on this visit.
Wow. That was a phenomenal shot.
He's up 20 right now, so he's only going to need the black, a red, and a black, and I think it's over, right?
I don't know. I have not figured out the mathematics behind this game yet.
Well, always 27 with just the colors left.
Yeah.
So if he makes this red and a pink even, then he's going to be up more than 30.
Yeah.
5. 35 would be 1 red and all the colors left. So.
Wow.
He's going to be close. He's going to need the other red. Then he'll have it cinched. Leaving his opponent needing snookers. Needing him to foul in order to come back. I don't think we're going to see that happen here, folks.
I don't think so.
I think he's just going to make...
He's looking at scoreline right now.
This ball. Yeah, he took a glance, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's smart because it's going to depend how he plays this shot. He does want to cinch the frame as early as he can.
Oh my gosh.
See, he knew he needed only that red to cinch the frame. Cruel game, right?
Wow.
And now...
Makes all those highlight reel shots.
And what do we have there? Only 34, the difference, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 35 available. So Brady does need the red then the black. If he takes a pink, it can only tie and then a respot. They would respot the black.
I think you're going to play the black.
He has to. But then he needs to get from the black to the yellow. And the brown is a little awkward. He needs angle. He does not want to be straight in.
Nope, he is, I think, very straight.
Yes. Good assumption. Very straight.
He's going to have to punch this with some bottom left and draw off this right side rail.
Yeah,
I don't think he can force through it.
Oh, I think you're right. Oh, and he just took what he could get there. Okay, so he got the red, and he got a black.
And I've seen him pot from this distance.
But to hold for the green, you see what he had to do there? He had to just try to make it and take what he could get. And the cue ball's not bad. He's left 11 feet to this ball. The main thing is he got the red and the black, and now he's in the game still, right?
Yep, I agree.
That's tough from 11 feet away, you know?
Yeah. Here I'm thinking I have a hard time, and I complain about playing on a 9-foot.
Right?
Jumping up to the 12-foot, I'd need binoculars.
And as Robert says there, I think Brady, when he was looking uptown on that 11, or on the yellow rather, he should have played a safety. I think so too. The hook, as Robert was calling it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this could be the match winner right here. Yeah, that's it. He's 28 ahead with only 25 available. So Brady now needs 1 snooker, and now he needs 2 snookers. So this one is over. He's going to roll this super slow over the hole. Right? Because if he misses, he wants it to stay right in the jaws. Then how do you play safety?
Yeah.
It's not going to matter. He's
Yeah,
not
it's
missing.
all those little things that are so different.
Intricacies of the
Yeah,
game.
they're so different from
in pool,
what
you
we're
don't
used
roll
to.
it over the hole at
No,
any time.
ever.
Ever. So he doesn't even need this ball. I am going to mark the blue, although that's irrelevant as well. But you know, we're going to see Brady shake hands here. Congratulate him and wish him
Indeed.
luck on the
Wow.
next match.
What a great job.
He says, you're just too good. So since we didn't get too much time, let's throw this poster up. We got the Canadian Snooker Championships coming up soon. May 31st to June 4th is the Open. That's at, let me confirm, it's got to be at the Corner Bank, right?
I think so.
Am I not seeing?
Yeah, because it's John White. For more information,
Nope.
contact.
Master Q Billiards
Oh,
in
okay.
Markham, Ontario. Awesome. So you got the Open there, May 31st to June 4th, and you got the Seniors, May 27th to 29th will be first. So
Very nice.
yeah, that should be a good one. I'm super looking forward to that one as well. They got so many great players. So I think the winner of this tournament is actually going to get themselves a spot into that tournament.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
So let's just mark that score as well, just to confirm, and we'll shut it down and restart for the next match, which we should have coming up pretty soon. So don't go too far, everyone.
I agree.
And if you haven't already, make sure you like and follow the Facebook. Real close to 50,000 followers.
Yeah, make sure. We're trying to get over that 50K. We've been stuck at 49 for a while.
And we'll give away a cue when we do it. It's confirmed now. I just confirmed it with Grant without asking him. But
There you go. I didn't know we were doing that, but we're doing that.
yeah,
There you go.
We just decided.
No, you just
No,
decided.
I'm using
and
we
I'm just
very
gonna-
lightly.
Yeah, I know, right? With that being said, guys, we appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you have liked the Facebook page. Obviously, also go onto the YouTube channel, like that as well. And on behalf of myself, Ben Francis, and the rest of the team, we do appreciate you tuning in. Don't go far. We'll have another match within short order. Back up, locked, loaded, and ready to go. Appreciate you tuning in. We will see you back here in a few minutes.